Good morning. Happy 4th of July. I am currently on a staycation at a beautiful hotel in Manhattan that has an incredible gym. So I'm going to go crazy for the next couple hours in the gym. Got in trouble trying to do a live stream there yesterday. So we're going to do yoga to really get warmed up for the big lift. And to get our 4th of July started. Also, if you're away, if you're on vacation, this is going to be a nice stretch, mini workout for anybody that can't get to the gym. That's a big part of this, is the no excuses, always figuring out a way to get it done, even when you're away. I am not in Dubai. I was amazed by how many people thought that. Sorry. It was supposed to be a play on my Cancun joke. Going to a rooftop pool in New York City is my Dubai. Touching toes. You can see I'm actually doing my yoga with my shoes off properly. And then I've got the towel there for when I'm getting on the ground. Stretching out the back. When you have a little more time for your stretching, for your yoga, and you're not in a gym and you're not trying to get to that first machine or that first workout, you can really take your time breathing. People always avoid stretching because they get discouraged because they start here or here or here. You gotta keep practicing, work your way down. Let's go to one foot outside of it. Go to the other. I'm really feeling this in our hamstrings. Coming up. I would normally do the other angle, but I want to stay in frame. Shout out to Mikey Betts creating this absolutely badass format that I know you guys must love. Getting our balance straight. It's also good to do yoga after you get a little sunburn. As you feel stiff, maybe dehydrated. Whoa. I gained 4 pounds last night, sleep eating. Whoa. Let's restart that, get our balance right. That's right, 4 pounds eating granola bars while I was asleep. I was at 159, I woke up at 163. Left leg's already feeling tired. That's interesting. We got the extension. Balance on the left leg is a little off. Note that for the day. Come back to it. Left leg. And out. We're going to go into Warrior 3. Which from a side angle looks like this. Got our front leg bent, back leg straight with the base. We're just going to reach back. And then come forward into a triangle. Very good stretch for your groin, back. Try and keep both legs as straight as you can. If you need to bend your front one a little as you're getting used to this, of course, it's okay. Just keep practicing and then reverse. Again, really stretching out the back. Come back up. Easy transition to the other side. We're doing this all in a very tight space on purpose. I think one of the other things is just general excuses. And if you can get this done in a tight space, 15, 20 minutes, all that means is you need 15 or 20 minutes in the morning. And if you carve out that time, there's no reason you can't do this every day or some version of this. Stretching out the groin. One side, stretching out the groin. The other side. We're going to come into some cat cows. This is where I'm using my towel mat so I don't have to kill my knees. So good for your lower back. And then, so I don't kick the wall, go into our regular donkey kicks. Right elbow to right knee, foot straight up. Good morning to those who are up. Happy 4th of July. Let me just move the computer down for a better angle. Always working on my camera work, guys. Got to remember, I'm a salesperson. I don't come from a production background. 1, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do 10 circles. Really have the whole body loosened up by the end of this. Could also argue it's better to do this in a hotel room than a public gym because no one can bother you. You don't have to worry about space. Okay. It's 10 and 10. 10 and 10 and 10 and 10. Now we're coming down into our butterfly. Yeah, they have a deluxe gym downstairs and a pool and all this cool shit. So the plan is to get a good early workout, get to the pool early, enjoy the 4th. And then, my goodness, Fleming Enterprises goes into hypersonic mode starting next week. Mikey Betts has been booking like an animal. I've been booking like an animal. And then Frank is just an animal. Touch your toes, take your time. Feel the back stretch out. Make sure you're breathing. When you're doing stretches that hurt, make sure you're breathing. You can see I can basically get the palms of my hands on the palms of my feet, or grab the back of the bottom rather of my heels. That's taken a lot of practice for me. I'm not inherently flexible. I don't come from a family of great sports athletics. Everything's based off of little, bit by bit practice and hard work. Just a good stretch. Pretzel stretch. Pretzel stretch. which will now lead us into our sit-ups. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see if I can go back to, oops. How do I go back to, oh, there, comments. Happy 4th of July, Veronica. See, I checked just for you, Veronica. Okay, here we go. Sit-up time, 1. Now, this is how I feel most comfortable in terms of my lower back, my neck. I think everybody has to find their sit-up, their crunch. But what you can notice with me is there's a little bit of swing. I get a little momentum from my legs, but I also do work my knees very slightly out and back in, and I crunch just enough to make sure I feel it in all of my abdominal muscles. I could be coming up like this, but I prefer going for volume around here, and then going for the lower abs on my leg lifts, going for my obliques on my bicycle sit-ups. But with that said, you might prefer going straight up like this and doing 10 of them. I always prefer the volume. I really feel it in the volume, and I really feel like the results from volume are significantly better. Obviously, I've lost count. What else is new? Let's call it 50, 49, 48. Make it a very hard set because I'm already burning. That's 40 left. $30 left. 20 left. Can't believe I gained 4 pounds. Sleeping. I'm not like upset. It's just a astonishing number. I ate so much. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, let me reposition this. I really need it to be even for me to be able to execute correctly on our favorite leg lifts. Remember, I'm going to try to not get too crazy here because this is a hotel room yoga warm-up / if you can't get to a gym, mini workout. But low key between us, after this, I'm going to the gym for like 2 hours. I'm going to go fucking nut. Then I'm going to go to the pool, and I'm going to go back to the gym. I'm going to steam both times because there's a steam room. Staycation's where it's at. Now you notice the big thing here is that I get my hips and my ass up off the ground. Where you normally start is here, just leg lifts, with the butt staying down. And those will be tough. But then once you start doing them like this, that's where it goes to, straight up painful. Straight up different muscles getting worked, having to thrust those hips up in the air. Let me fix this towel. There it is. All right. Bicycles under control. 3, 4. Slower the harder. 5. Try to extend the opposite leg. 13, 14, 16, 20. Whew. All right. Now we're going to get into A little bit more ground game. Let's stretch out our calves. Right heel down. Left heel down. Vinyasana. Upward facing dog. This is where my bare feet are down on the hardwood because I'm a badass yogi. Good camera work, way to cut my ugly face off. Love that. Vettery, that's the company I worked for with my boy Logan and the genius Brett Adcock, who has since IPO'd the company and now runs Figure, which is a robotics company that's going to be humongous. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, a little pain on the side of your foot ain't the worst thing. It toughens it up a little. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also a lot easier to balance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As long as we're being hardos, let's go for the wood plank. That's how you can tell it's solid form, is when you can clearly see my feet, meaning we're holding it just right as we continue to stretch it out, warm it up. It always blows my mind. See, we're already at 16:45. We're almost at 17 minutes. And we've gotten 100 sit-ups done. We've gotten some good yoga done. But time flies when you stay busy. Think about people that go to the gym and legitimately wait 3 or 4 minutes for a machine, maybe take a phone call, text message, change the song. They end up using about 5 minutes in just indecision. Now I'm using the towel from the bottom of my feet on this upward dog. Whereas if you just start working, you can get something done every second. All right, coming back. Child's pose. That hurt without my towel. Again, this is not supposed to be a pretty perfect fitness channel. This is for the common man, common woman, someone just at a hotel that's feeling kind of fat, feeling kind of slobbish. It's 4th of July. You've been drinking. You're going to go drink again by the pool. You need to give your body a little something, a little sweat, a little stretch out. Make yourself feel better going into another pool day with the beers. Doing some more cat-cows. Okay. You know we're not going to get through this without air squats. Really get our adrenaline going. Good morning. See, we got some people up, ready to enjoy the 4th of July. I hope nobody's stuck in traffic. If you're driving to the beach today, you are a true American. God bless you, but my God, you fuck. Okay. Greatest thing about air squats, it's one of the most effective exercises, and it requires absolutely nothing, not even shoes. There's no excuse not to do at least 100 air squats a day once you commit. So you start with 10, you get to 20. By the way, I think I'm getting close to 20. And yeah, for me, I like to work from 10 to 20 to 50. Once I got really good at 50, one day I just said, fuck it, hit 100. And once I did that, I never looked back. Now I like doing these in sets of 100. Sometimes you'll see me do 2 in a full workout. Today you'll see me do 1, because again, this is my big warm up before I go actually lift weights and steam. Biggest thing with form here is you can see I keep my back arched. You can see my butt comes right out. My knees do not go over my toes. They very much stay straight. And that's the key thing. It's not the repetitions number. It's the quality of repetitions. So 10 of these done well, done correctly, will always surpass the effectiveness of 20 sloppy jalopy, 50 sloppy jalopy, or 100 just, you know, as my coach would say, you're shitting all over your ankles. You got to get all the way down. Now we're going to transition into, and this is even better when you're barefoot, is at the tippy top. I'm going to come up to my tippy toes, starting here. Hold it. Really feel it in your calves. Come back down. Hold. Feel it in your calves. Great way to activate balance. Elongating your spine. Hand working your core. All at once. Well, not all at once, but in the sequence. Just holding that squat. Elbows aren't actually putting any weight on the knees. I just like that stance. You can play around with your stance. Have fun with it. Now you see me bounce up and down a lot on my calf raises. What I like here is there's an intentionality to engaging the calf muscles and really locking them in where they are, opposed to the bounce. And that's where, again, I think my biggest opportunity for growth is I can build more strength in my legs. And I want to find the most natural ways to do that. Not, dumping a bunch of heavy weight and trying to do calf lifts where I could risk strain or injury. But rather, how do I do it with my own body weight? I weigh 160 pounds. That's plenty of weight for my calves to have to deal with, while also working functional muscles. Now, staying up on our calves, we're going to try to very slowly do 5 twists. Again, you want to be warmed up for this. You want to be stretched out for this. Otherwise, you could hurt yourself. That's really a balance move. Come back. This time we're going to take opposite elbow, put it outside your opposite knee, look up to the sky, hold it. Really feel that burn. Back to middle, opposite side. Look up to the sky. Really hold it. Okay, we're going to do 10 last ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to come right into a traditional tree pose. Oh, good morning, chat. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. So just so you guys know, I was going to stream yesterday, but I'm at a fancy hotel, and rightfully so. They got pretty uptight about the whole thing. So I decided I would do a full yoga. We're doing tree pose right now, by the way. We have the palm of our foot trying to get above our kneecap. If you remember to start, my balance was a little off, so I'm trying to rectify that now. Let's see what else we got. Really helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, one of the cool things about this too, just to encourage people, is I figured when I started posting fitness stuff, I would just get a ton of hatred and like, you know, you're a fucking loser, it's lame, you're trying to put little things in your little stupid muscles nobody cares about. The truth is, you guys have been just so awesome and supportive. I get more positive messages about people of all different ages, all different fitness levels, starting to do different stuff. It's so encouraging. And the funnest thing for me is, this isn't like some new idea. This is like my one thing. This is my one hobby. So I'm just sharing with you guys what I do anyways. So it makes it easy to do every day, because I would do this every day anyway. Working on that stretch, on that balance for that left foot still. Much better. You can see it's stabilized. All the warm-ups helped for sure. I can even feel myself starting to break a sweat. This is a great routine if you're a beginner to try bit by bit. You're not going to get every move. You're not going to nail every move. For example, if you can't grab your foot behind you, if you don't have that agility yet, just start by lifting a foot. You know, lift a foot. If you can lift a foot and balance on one, that's great. Over time, try to lift your hands up and turn as far back as you can. And before you know it, you'll be able to grab your knee and reach back. But nothing happens right away. It's incremental. So don't be hard on yourself. Don't get frustrated. Be proud of yourself if you're even trying. It's just by trying, you're beating 99% of people. Now we're coming back down, stretching out the hamstrings again. Stretching out the groins again. Now, is it groins or is groin plural? I don't know. Okay. We're going to bring our little Fugazi yoga mat. One of the great things at hotels is the wonderful towels they provide. If I was ever rich, I might just build a steam room in my place and then have a guy just in charge of fresh towels. But that's like, you know, a couple billion away. Or cat cows. So again, imagine you don't have access to the gym. So far you've done, holy smokes, almost 30 minutes of yoga. Nothing crazy. We haven't done any stretches with weird movements. Basically nothing that should really cause concern for injury. Now we're doing cat cows. Arching my back. It's always better from this angle, to be honest. Just so you guys see it. Because it looks so simple as it is. But my God, if you have a lower back that's sore, which I think like 75% of the world does if you're sitting all day, you do these at night, do these in the morning, do these before and during and after you work out. Do them as much as you can. Not only will they help your lower back, they also help with your lower abs, that lower flabby part of your stomach that's like kind of impossible to address. Okay, now we'll go back for some more sit-ups. Whenever we don't have equipment, we want to really make sure we maximize our ab work. So then when you're in the gym, you feel like 100 sit-ups during your warm-up is enough. And then anything else is bonus. There's 10, 90, 70 left. Be safe today, everyone. Don't drink and drive. And not just so you don't get arrested, which you obviously will on 4th of July, but also there's just so many other options. And quite frankly, they're all so much cheaper. I mean, it's 2025. Don't make the mistake. 27, and my hip bone's getting down on the wood. 26, 25, 4, 23, 2, 21, 20, 19, 18. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Coming around. I don't want to just give you guys a straight up grundle view, but we're going to do some more leg lifts. More people joining the chat. What's up, guys? Well, not really the chat, but at least clicking into the live stream. If you really ever are interested in trying to, it's not about getting abs. You already have them. It's about bringing them out to the world, to peacock. Obviously, diet matters. If you eat junk food, if you drink a lot of booze, if you drink a lot of soda, it's kind of impossible. But if you can do those in moderation or cut a couple of them out, or better yet, cut them all out, it's a combination of this type of stretching, doing these type of ab workouts on a daily basis, and then I might be wrong, but in my personal opinion, I don't care what anybody says, cardio. If you run every day, at least 2 miles is my rule, and you're doing the ab workouts, once you start compounding those with a decent diet, abs become inevitable like Thanos, except you can't kill them. Well, you can, but as long as you keep working on them, you can't kill them. Funny thing is, I was only going to do this for 10 minutes, but I kind of love live streaming. Even though I'm talking to no one, I know somebody out there can hear me, and I find that quite fun. All right, air scissors. These are real bitches. Also dangerous. So take your time with it. Put my hands up. You can see all my weight is on a tiny part of my back, which really requires my whole core to lock in. So this is one of those exercises you absolutely need to work your way up to until you're really good in your leg lifts and being able to stretch like this. Bring your feet all the way back so they're touching the ground behind you with no discomfort. You don't want to start messing with this stuff. Stretch it out wide. Hopefully I don't have a hole in my pants right at the anus region. That would be very awkward. Okay, one more set of sit-ups for good riddance. 10. 20. 30. 40. This is going to get us to 300 sit-ups. 50. 60. 70. 80. 20 left. 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Always like to do that stretch right into bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Terrible angle. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Woo! Abs are on motherfucking fire. Okay. Now, the last thing you're going to probably want to get before you go hit the beach, try to impress your summer crush. Find some summer love on America's Day of Independence. Also, great movie, Men in Black, that speech by the fake president. Oh, man. It's the world's Independence Day. So we're just going to get into a basic straight up plank position. Come right down for a push-up. 1, chest to the ground. Notice how my body's straight. If the form's not right, it's not a push-up. 2, tired of watching people do fake-ass push-ups. 3, 4, 5. I don't need to count out loud the whole time. But rather than just pumping them out quickly, I'm making sure my body really controls the weight coming down, which makes it a lot harder. And on 20, we're going to go into a side plank and just hold it. So we'll lock in your triceps, your shoulders, your traps, your obliques. I finally got a full sweat starting to break, which means I'm going to go down to the gym. Other side. But this is a full workout, ladies and gentlemen. And it just shows no equipment, no space, just pure will. If you want to get it done, you're going to get it done. If you don't feel like it and you let those thoughts creep in, you'll find an excuse. And that's just a microcosm for life. All right, I'm going to go get my real workout in. Thanks for joining. Hope you guys like this yoga session. If you do, please comment, and I'm going to give more and more yogas as we continue to go forward. Happy 4th of July.